Hola mis coconetes. Welcome, like, share, subscribe, you know the vibes. If you don't like, don't watch. I will not be cursing in this video just because I will be reviewing a child's product and giving my unpopular opinion on college. So stay tuned. Let's get started. This is what I'm gonna try to do. Very nostalgic. I remember the aquarium games where you would press it and like it had the little palitos and then like the circle thingies and you would have to like try to... Have you guys ever had a paper cut with cardboard? Because that is very painful. Warning: to avoid suffocation, keep this away from kids. I don't know what child's head fits in here, but they hella tape this, yo. Oh my gosh. Galaxy colors going on. Here are the molds. Oh my god, these are mad cute. So cute. Glitter. I don't know why I'm showing everything. I need a bowl of water, a measuring cup, mixing stick. Leave the paint inside the activator solution for 2 to 3 hours. I don't got 2 to 3 hours. Oh no. I gotta go to the airport in like 30 minutes. So sorry, I can't continue this video. I'll do it when I get back. Since I've been back in California, it has been absolutely crazy. My goodness. Let me get started on this so that like, I can talk while I'm doing this creative stuff, and then I'll get into my unpopular opinion. Okay, so you're just gonna have to hold on to her a little bit, please. Hold the front door. All right, so first we're gonna do this. Leave me and my nails alone. All right. I am making a nail oil solution to keep your nails strong, long, and healthy at all times. Because you hear this? This is a healthy nail, my friends. I could do the other ones too, but that's besides my point. I gotta do all this demonstration stuff when I make my product, and then I'm done with my subjects. All right, let me get this water. Alright, we got the bowl with the calcium chloride. Now we're gonna choose the pet mold you want to start with. Fill the cutters. So while I get to paintings, let me tell you how crazy it's been since I've been back. Oh man. So alright, my flight was delayed, right? We were supposed to leave at 4:30. First they were like, oh, 5:30. It was like 5:20, 5:30, blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden 06. I was like, oh really, huh? This is what you're doing? This is what we're doing now? Cool. So we're on the plane. It's a cool flight, you know. I watched 3 movies. I saw Pets 2, Toy Story 4, I saw Hobbs and Shaw. I like kid movies and I like action movies. It is what it is, man. Then I get to my car. My car is dead. I was like, great. So I called my friend. She jump started my car with my other friend. Shout out to Rosa and AC. I go home, everything's cool. So I wake up today like, all right, let's go run some errands. I'm gonna get some food. And then after I get food, I'm gonna just walk around, you know, get some sunlight, enjoy the air. I go. There's like this thing on the floor. I didn't even see it because it blended. So why is the street the same? Why is the street covered in cement, 1? And 2, why is there like, there's like, you know how the sidewalks made of cement, right? So the floor was also made of cement. So I don't know what they did to the street. The street was not looking like a street. And some car turned and I'm like, what? Like, I'm trying to go straight. So I hit the thing, gotta pull over, the tire is flat. So I called my friends to help me get the spare on because I did not have enough strength to turn the thing to take my spare out of the back, because I know how to do it. I've done it before, but like I couldn't twist it out. It was just stuck. I was cold, I was shaking, I was really nervous. I was just like, why is something always happening? Like, why? It's always something that's happening to my car, man. First my catalytic converter got stolen, someone hit me, my windshield cracked. Like, what else can I be going through? And when I got my car, I never posted it. Oh, this is my first car. I'm better than everybody. I never in my life said that. I never in my life thought that. I never posted when I got my car. I never posted any of my achievements. So I'm just like, I'm very humble about my car. Why am I going through this? I never vandalized anyone's property. I never did nothing to nobody. And so, okay, we go about my business. I'm driving, right? I'm like, let me just go get food. So I go get food near this spot by my old house. Listen, I don't got the fancy camera equipment to show you what I'm doing, so you're just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. Then I go back to my car, and I see the rear tire on the same side. So it was the front left that the rim was cracked. It's in the trunk, whatever. Then I look, and the left rear is flat. So I was like, oh Lord, I hope I make it to the Shell that I'm about to go to, because there's this Shell gas station that also does repairs, and I've been there a few times. I always say hello. So I go, and I was like, I think it's the rim. So the guy goes under, and he's like, it is the rim. I was like, what did I just say? And then I was telling the boy at the gas station, he was like, oh, what brings you here, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling him, and he's like, wait, you're here by yourself? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't got family out here? I'm like, yeah, my brother, but like, we don't like talk. We're cool, but we're not like calling each other often like I call my mom. So like, I'm by myself basically. And then he's like, oh, tell me more. So I'm telling him I moved to California from New York. You know, it was hard to get a job out there. People discriminate OZ out there. And he's like, your story is like really inspiring. Just to move to another state and just start your whole life over is really inspirational. Like, you should be proud of yourself. I'm like, you know, honestly, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, this YouTube, this Instagram stuff, I'm just trying. I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying. I just want to get my mother a house. And I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, I'm thinking every day of what can I do to get more money. And I was on my way to get more money also. After I was going to get food, I was going to walk some dogs and make some extra change. You know, I don't care. I'm putting this out here because it's like, I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm doing. I'm not going to knock anyone else's hustle. You get money how you want to get money. But I would never in my life do something that devalues my identity, like who I am, you know. I'm a very loving person. Yeah, I talk aggressive a lot, but it's out of love. That's the main source of negativity on my page that anybody could say. People that do dumb things and people that don't like me but continue to watch and purposely go on my YouTube to hit the dislike button, which is like extremely corny. They're probably excited that I even mentioned this. Ooh, wow, you want a cookie? But it's just like, I'm really trying out here. And a lot of people, I got from one person, he was like, oh, it's weird that you moved to California. Excuse me? A lot of people from the Bronx haven't even left the Bronx. Haven't even been to DR, their home country that they rep. They have never been there. They don't be going out. They don't got a passport. They don't got anything. So it's like, how you trying to knock me on my hustle, but you haven't done nothing? You haven't left. You know how much courage you need to have to leave everyone and everything? My mother is my everything. She's the only one I have. And I don't know if me not acknowledging other people in my life is causing all of these problems, but like, she's the only one who's ever done much for me. You know, I started working at 17 because I had welfare and food stamps and stuff like that, but they took it away once I started working. So I realized, you know, at 17 I'm willing to take this risk, and I'm willing to give it all away to start working, to start college and everything. You don't get a job out of college right away, and that's one thing I wanted to talk about in my video. Like, people say you don't need college. It's needed for some people, because a lot of people don't know words. Like, check this video out with this rapper.
I don't know how to write. I'm illiterate. I don't know how to write.
Never tried.
I don't even know how to write. Well, I ain't illiterate because I can read, but...
Simultaneously on all digital streaming platforms.
You trying to be T.I. and shit. You talking about simultaneously. Like, you need how to use all them words in the interview. What that mean?
He don't know what simultaneously means. Like, are you serious? He needs school. A lot of people, they just think, oh, you know, I can make it. I just gotta write words and be clever with it. You can learn a lot more things if you continue school. And like, Nicki Minaj, I think she's the greatest. I do love Cardi. I do love other artists. I'm not saying I don't like other artists, but I'm just saying because people gonna be like, oh, that woman, her pen getting crazy. Like, she's very clever. And you could tell she don't need college because she probably looks things up. She reads probably. She probably does a lot of things on her free time, always learning. Because if you're not learning, you're not progressing. You need to learn in life. You need to keep reading. You need to keep learning new things, perfecting your skills. I mean, nobody's perfect, but it don't hurt to try your best, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm still on this damn dolphin. It says to like shake and wiggle the mold sideways until the paint floats away from the mold. Oops, that's not what I did. See, like, this keeps mixing. How am I supposed to make it perfect? Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh. Damn, she's crying. Mood right now. Honestly, a mood. Okay, now let's talk about my unpopular opinion about college. So, like I said, a lot of rappers, a lot of people who have poor communication skills, they don't know anything about business. They just expect that they'll be the chosen ones. And I'm not saying this for everybody. Obviously, not everyone's like this. A lot of people feel like they can just take the easy way out. I don't need to go to school. I just get a job, make a lot of money, and then I'll be able to invest and do other stuff. But they don't know how to invest. They don't know stocks. They don't know all these other things that they should know, and just think that things will be handed to them. And that's not how it works. You have to work very hard to get what you want. There's only one person I know who has dropped out of college and is making money. And this person has always been reading, always been researching, always looking for new ways, seeking advice from people who are successful, reading up on their lives, how they got to where they are. So it's like, if you just sit around all day and you're not looking for things on how to get to where you want to be, you're not making a list of goals and crossing them off as you go along, accomplishing them, you're not going to get very far. And a lot of people, they just feel like college is unnecessary. And it's like, you did terrible in high school, you did terrible in middle school, so what makes you think you don't need college? Are you just acting out? You being rebellious? According to the U.S. Department of Education, 30% of undergraduates have changed their major within 3 years. May 18, 2018, supposedly a third of first-year college students have changed their major at least once within a 3-year time period. So back to the 2011 results, this seems to be still a common thing. It's more specifically noticed in students who have science or math majors. A lot of people feel like certain things are easier than what it seems, and then when they actually get into the program, they're like, oh my god, this is really difficult. Either that or they lose interest. 43% of recent college graduates are underemployed in their first job out of college. This I can understand, because it's like, for a lot of jobs, they're thinking, oh, we need 3 years of experience, we need 10 years of experience, you need to know how to use this and this and that. And it's just like, well, the point of me applying for this job is to get experience, so this is hard. So it's like a double-edged sword in this case. It's like, how do you get a job in your fields and expect people to take you seriously when you have no experience? It's very important to get an internship and make sure that you can show your skills in those internships. They're like many jobs. Some will pay you, some will not. Whether they pay you or not, just go for it. It doesn't matter, as long as you have something on your resume to show that you're actively engaged in what you want to pursue. Over half, 54% of psychology majors have a first job that does not require a college degree. Over 2/3 of those remain underemployed after 5 years. First job underemployment rates are similarly high for biology and biomedicine majors, 51%, and education majors, 50%. Here in this chart, it shows that the pink color shows people who are underemployed in the first job, but they were probably able to get a better job after that in their field. So this could be like entry-level position to manager position. Who knows? Some people make that jump, and good for them. That's what you want to aim for. It's possible. Red, underemployment at first job and still underemployed after 5 years. That is crazy. Not underemployed in first job. See this, I don't know if that means that some people were unemployed at all or what. This just shows that getting out of college, there's no guarantee that you will get a job or not. Like, look at me, for example, in one of the videos, Blindthreat Who, I explained that it was very hard for me to get a job out of college. Like, for engineering and such, I would definitely suggest having a degree, but if it comes to like art, painting, Photoshop, things like that, I wouldn't say a degree is necessary. I say the work that you have will speak for yourself, you know? Psychology, you learn a lot in college. I learned a lot in college. My major was automotive, and I learned business. I learned psychology. I learned critical thinking. I learned a lot. I learned how to change up my writing style a little bit more. I always got compliments on my essays. I'm a very good writer, and I'm proud of that. And that's something that I could say with confidence, and I could back it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do type a little ghetto on Instagram and stuff, but again, it's not college. I already been there, done that. If I don't need to write perfectly, I'm not gonna write perfectly. Unless it's a required thing, unless Instagram tells me you must write in complete sentences in order to post something, then I will be writing the way I should be. But until then, I don't care. You shouldn't either. These rappers, like, people think like J. Cole, Kendrick, they're basic, or they don't like their music, they don't vibe with it, but they have a lot of messages in their music, and people just overlook it because they don't understand it. When they hear a word they don't know, they don't look it up or use context clues. Remember that? They don't use that. They just, okay, this is trash. But it's like, had you picked up a dictionary or typed it in, what does this mean, how do you pronounce it, you would probably be more knowledgeable. And that's something that's very valuable. People like smart people. People don't like those who don't have much to offer to the table, those who just talk. And that's something you should think about. 'Cause I honestly don't understand how a lot of people just think that they can do certain things, get very far without any sort of plan, knowledge, nothing at all. Again, things are not handed to you. You have to put in the work. I wish more people, like, sometimes I don't even like saying I have a degree or anything like that, because I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, who cares? But it's like, I worked hard for that. I struggled. I've had classes I almost failed, but guess what? I got a B. My lowest grade is a B. I made sure I got my A's and my B's, and that's it. I don't need to get my master's. I don't need it. You don't need your master's in automotive technology and business. You don't need it. So I don't want to tell you things and use this as inspiration. Oh yeah, I could do it because she said so. I want you to look at this as, I'm telling you something and you choose what you want to do with it. Like, if after you're done watching this video, you want to go look up some things and figure out a game plan and you're acting on it, good. I think I did my part. But if you're listening to this and you continue to do the same thing that you was doing yesterday, you're not doing nothing to progress, then that's on you. So get it together, baby. All right, y'all. It's my unicorn. This looks like a unborn fetus. It's out there for fun. Decorative purposes only. My heart. This is what it looks like the next day. Looks kind of crazy. It works. I'm gonna do something else with this. I have an idea of what I want to do with this, but this is absolutely, this is terrible. 10 out of 10 will not do again. You know the vibes already. I don't need to tell you this.